Walla la la. Day 23. And, yeah. It was a lazy day for me. Granted, it's one of my days off, so. It was a lazy day. And, I actually woke up before noon today. I guess it helps when you're up for, 24 hours. um, I know I went to a store. I know that. I went for a walk to a store. Um, made, well, I don't know if you can call it breakfast because it was like maybe 12 o'clock when I made it. Just afternoon. Like maybe about. I started when Rachel Ray was still on. That was at 11:30 is when I started. So yeah, I made fried potatoes and try this packet of sausage. Farmland, I think, is the brand from the store. Got it yesterday, and it said the kind of sausage was pork and bacon. So it's like, okay, so they probably cut up some bacon and put it into the. Anyways, made that. Got that because of the flavor it was, and it was good. Pretty darn good. And yep. Well, so not a damn thing. Wednesdays, man. Such a lazy day. Oh, it's been a while on Facebook looking at random pictures. Saw this one. I think it was this one like page on Facebook is like funny shit, or not, something like that. I was looking through their tattoo folder, came across this one tattoo of what was it? Some chick's chest right here, like right here, had a Sailor Moon tattoo, but it was a Sailor Moon symbol. The screenshot or the text that shows up on the opening theme, but I think it's the opening theme or on the comic books, or the mangas, can't remember. But it's the Japanese version, and it's the super, so it has an S at the end, and it was like a rainbow fade, like a rainbow gradient going that direction. It was pretty awesome, and that made me remember my stepsister, because back when I was like 13, on Cartoon Network they had Toonami, but from what I remember though, they showed Sailor Moon before Toonami came on, or they showed Sailor Moon during Toonami, whichever. But I used to watch Reboot and Dragon Ball Z at the time, and at this time, the part of Dragon Ball Z that was airing was the part on Namek when Goku first goes Super Saiyan. A lot of people are probably like, "What the hell is this friggin' fat white guy talking about?" Well, whatever. But if you know, Dragon Ball Z was this shit, and well, yeah, it was, because it's not, yeah. But yeah, that's the time frame of when I was watching it, and Reboot. The part of Reboot that they were on the crap, what was it? Second or third? How many seasons was there? Only 2 seasons? Was there? Crap, I don't even remember how many seasons there were of Reboot. Jeez. But it was the Big Enzo, the Matrix Enzo. He I think that, wait, was that his name? Eiji Shinzo, or what? I don't know, the big one with that had the eye missing, or the, yeah, and they were looking for Bob and whatnot, and yeah, because they were bouncing around from game to game to game, and they aged so fast doing that, but it was pretty cool. Damn, so much stuff I used to watch. It's not around anymore. Sailor Moon, though. Sailor Moon at that time, the episodes that were showing on Toonami were, I think, did she know about Tuxedo Mask yet or not? Yeah, she had to have, because she ended up finding out that I think her sister was really her daughter of some sort, something along those lines. I think her did her daughter have the princess staff and transform and whatnot? I don't remember. Jeez, I need to go watch that. I need to find a website that has that. Oh my god, I need to get the Japanese version and watch it with subtitles. They show so much more in the Japanese versions. And they swear. Damn. Yeah. Alrighty. 6 minutes. I think that's long enough. Besides, I'm probably being boring as shit right now, but yeah, my niece was fussy all day today. Like, for some reason, she was just really sensitive. Like, I was standing there, like, right in front of her. She was in her playpen. She was just, standing there holding the things, propping herself up. And, she's looking right at me. I go, "Hey, boo-boo." And for some reason, it scared the crap out of her. She wasn't expecting me to go, "Hey, boo-boo." And just started to cry, like, shortly after. She was startled. Like, all day it kept happening. She kept getting startled by almost, like, a lot of things that I did. And she just kept making, we call it the boo-boo face. She just kept going, "Boo, boo, 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 boo," and just crying. And, like, a few of the times, she was crying and making the face. But normally, when the baby cries and stuff, her face gets all red or whatever. But it wasn't, and there was no tears. So it was just like, I think she was just really, just sensitive today. But, yeah. I had about 3 episodes of Life left to watch. The show Life that used to air on, I'm not sure what channel. It's on Netflix. It was out for 2 seasons. This guy ended up being in prison for 12 years for a crime he didn't commit, and then DNA evidence, came into existence, and they reopened the case and whatnot, and they finally got the DNA evidence basically exonerating him of the charges, and he got released, and he got a settlement of like $50 million, but he's a detective. He got his job back, and he became a detective, and so on and so forth, and he, like, for the longest time, he lives in this house that has no furniture and whatnot, whatever, but, anyways, there's like 3 episodes left of the final season of it, and I wonder if it's gonna end complete, or complete enough, or if it's going to end and be just be like Heroes, where it ends on such a note where it's like, what happens next? Well, why, Heroes was such a disappointment. It was so good. And they put such a freaking spin into that by having Peter lose his powers, but then get them back, but to an extent, like they were damaged. Like he can only hold one power at a time. But honestly, I don't think that was. I don't think that was the case with Peter. Honestly think it was like a mental block, because when you go when he was in the in Sylar's head towards the end, and they were trying to get rid of that brick wall and whatnot in order for Sylar to be released, whatnot, whatever, so they can go figure out, just go do shit, whatever. I think that Peter might have had one of those after he lost his powers, but got him back and whatnot. I think there was like a fear block there that's preventing him from using the full extent of his powers, so he can only access one of them at a time, and he can only access the ones of the people that he's touched. And even though they added the little special effect to Peter's hands where you see it being absorbed, I mean, come on. I don't know. I think that's just an evolution of his power to an like you see him actually absorbing the power and whatnot. I will shut up because this video is too long.